Hello and welcome to the ISN's Affiliate Earnings Plan. My name is Matt Barkus, CEO of ISN. We're going to go through the earning plan and just to kind of get a look at the comprehensive and full understanding of what ISN has to offer you with this success path. So let's go ahead and get started with it. And as we go into it, I just want to first start off and talk about how do you even earn this kind of income? What do you need to put forth to make it happen? Well, just showing you right here, we have some great news because at ISN we have a sales funnel, and it's called the marketing trends, precious metal marketing trends. And with this sales funnel, you're able to connect to social media and allow this tool to do the work for you. I highly recommend getting started with it. All you have to do is log into your back office, go to the link on the left, it has you set this up, and it just takes a few minutes. And once you do, you'll get your own link, preciousmetaltrends.com/, and then your ISN ID number. Not your username, but your ID number for this particular part, this tool. And so when you send this out on social media, it's going to take people through a series of 4 short videos, about 3 minutes each, and it's going to talk to them about silver and gold, about the company, about the opportunity, and even about how it can be duplicated with this system. So very powerful to do that. Now, in addition, at corporate and myself as well, we put postings out pretty regularly, and I encourage you to use those postings. Just share them on Facebook, and when you share them, all you have to do is when you share them, just post your Precious Metal Trends link on the share, and then let us do the talking again for you and letting people know that there's reason for them to preserve their wealth, and you can use that to bring more people through your funnel system and then potentially as customers and affiliates. Now, one note here is that sales, we're talking about weekly quick income, sales in by Thursday are paid a week from the following Monday. So it's a relatively quick pay cycle. We're talking a week and a half to 2 weeks after earning it, you're getting paid already. So that's faster than most people making a job. And then our monthly commissions are paid on the 15th, or are ran on the 15th of the following month. So just to give you that heads up as we run through here, because we have weekly pay and monthly pay, so you understand the difference. So here at ISN we have 4 income categories, and out of those categories we have 7 revenue streams. So there's many different ways for you to start creating income here at ISN. Number 1 is the first category is quick income. There's 2 different revenue streams with that. And then the second category is residual income, and there's one upfront residual, and there's also some other residuals we'll talk about later. And there's retail income, and there's leadership income. There's 3 different ones of those. Some of those are residual. So let's jump into this and let's talk about the ISN success path. And I want to bring this out because most of the time you never hear about the path you need to take for your success. Now, the most common way for someone to come in would be to come in and purchase a portfolio, and they're going to jump up ranks within the company right away. However, I do want to point out that there is organic ways to go through the company, that if you're struggling, you have people that you're talking to that maybe the affordability is not there. I don't know what the cause may be, but this is probably more of a misunderstanding, or they just want to test the waters. So I want to kind of explain how it works. We have 2 different things in the company. Obviously, it's customers and affiliates. Now, we're going to start right off here and talk about the customer. So if someone, of course we're looking for customers all the time, and that's our main thing because we're trying to get products out to the customers. That's the very point of having affiliates, is to have customers. But there are some people who are going to look to come into the business and they want to test the water, and they can come in as a customer with the idea of trying to make money. So let's approach it with this that view. And so someone who comes in a customer, all they have to do is be on an autosaver. It doesn't have to be one of our the monthly autosavers that we talk about in the webinars and things like that. It's not one of those packs. What we're talking about here is anything that you can save on a monthly basis. It can be as simple as 1 ounce of silver, and then a customer is qualified to earn customer rewards. And what they get paid on residuals is for personals. So anytime they refer someone, say on a 5-pack, an ATB, a top pick, any of those portfolio products that you add to your autosaver, they get paid for their personals on those. Also, they earn retail income on their personal referrals. So if they sell a watch or a collectible coin from their shop, they're going to get paid for that, as it's their own personal. Now, let's jump into affiliate. So let's say then they want to become an affiliate. They're not purchasing any portfolios at this point. They just want to come in as an affiliate. And so the cost at that point, they don't have to be on an autosaver as an affiliate. We highly recommend it because it's good to be a product of your product. It's good to start preserving your wealth as well while you're helping others do it. But technically speaking, all they need to do is purchase their tool suite, and that's $20 a month for the tool suite. And they're going to earn, just like a customer, they're going to earn residual income on their personals only and retail income on their personals only, but they also are going to be able to earn, anytime they sell one of the portfolios, doesn't matter which one, they're going to be able to earn $25 each time. So there's that addition to it, I guess, over a customer. Now, when you go up to the rank of director, and you can do that organically by becoming an affiliate, you can go up to a director, you can do that, and when you do, at this point, you need to either be on an autosaver to rank up, and that's one of those packages we were talking about, the top pick ATB, those monthly products that you add to your savings portfolio. One of those products, you can either do it yourself or you can have a customer on one that also qualifies you as well. And the income on this jumps up to, now you get to earn on 3 generations in depth within your team on those residual incomes. 3 generations within your team with retail income, and you're going to be able to earn those $25 quick incomes we're going to talk about from portfolio sales. Now, you're also going to be able to tap into the matching bonus, the matching income as well, very powerful on 25s. So we'll talk about and explain what that is in a little bit. Now, as a director, to organically up rank to director, again, you either have to be on an autosave or you have to have a customer on one, and you have to have 300 QV, qualifying volume, in 2 legs. So basically you can have 2 people in your team and each one's on 1 ATB, which is 150 QV each, which equals 3. So you could have a team of 2 people, as little as 2 people, and now you can be a director. Now most people, this would be what they would do. They would come in and they would purchase the basic portfolio, and that would eliminate the 300 QV in 2 legs. That qualification would be eliminated, and you'd automatically be a director earning the potential of this income that's here and being on the autosaver. So that's the normal path coming into it, is purchasing portfolios. Now the star director, same thing. The rest of the way through here you're going to see, of course, the $20 tool suite and being on an autosaver, having a customer on one. And then now on the income side, you're earning on 5 generations in depth, retail 5 generations, quick income. Now you're earning not only 25s but 100s as well, and I'll show you in a little bit how that works. And that you're able to match on the 25s and 100s as well. You can jump right up to this rank of a star director by purchasing the plus portfolio, or if you're coming up through the ranks organically, you're going to need 1,500 in volume based off of 2 legs. And now we have a 60% criteria that kicks in, which means you can't have more than 60% of your volume coming from any one leg. So you're going to need at least 2 separate legs. And again, if you're selling ATB coins, that's a total of 10 ATB coins being sold. So that means you could have a person on one leg with 5 and another person on the other leg with 5. So you could still do it with only 2 people. Just depends on how much they're saving to make this happen. Now the silver director, you're earning on 6 generations on both residual and retail. Quick incomes 25 and 100s match 25 and 100. Now there is no portfolio to come into to get you the silver director, but organically ranking up from the basic or plus portfolio or just being an affiliate, you're going to need 3,000 QV, 2 legs, and a 60% criteria again for this one. And now the silver star director, this is you're going to earn 7 generations in depth in residual and retail. And this is the point where you're jumping into being able to earn those $250 quick incomes we're going to talk about, as well as matching on those. Very powerful. And this one, you can come right into the business and jumpstart your business and come in with the premium portfolio, and you're automatically silver star qualified. And otherwise, if you're coming in as an affiliate, basic portfolio, or plus portfolio, you need to rank up through this to get to 6,000 QV. Spread out over 2 legs with the 60% criteria. Now all this stuff's in a PDF that you can go to, the Comp Plan PDF, and download that, and you can look over all this information. And I want to show you one final rank. Of course there's more, but this is the one that we believe anybody can achieve with just by putting their head down and going to work a little bit, and that's the gold director. Now the gold director, you're tapping out on the entire unit level by earning on 8 generations, and residual and retail, your quick income of 25, 100, 250s. Match plus, we're going to talk about what that plus means in a little bit. 25, 100, and 250, same. Now you're going to be able to earn a car bonus as well. The car bonus, you can take the cash option, or you can have a luxury car and get 600. So the way to do this is to hit 12,000 in volume, and this is where it steps up to having 3 legs, and the rest of the entire comp plan only depends on you having 3 legs. So as you're moving through the ranks, the highest rank at ISN only requires the maximum of 3 legs, and we do that on purpose so you can concentrate on helping your team build instead of always concentrating on bringing in more width. So that's how that works. Now let's jump straight into these different ones. So number one, the first income you're probably going to make, for most people anyway, is the quick income, and this is paid weekly. This is portfolio sales. So as you look down here and you see, as an affiliate, you're able to earn $25 on any portfolio you sell, and then if you come in with the basic portfolio, you're going to see here that as a director you also earn $25 on every portfolio that you sell. And then if you come in with the plus portfolio, you earn $25 when you sell a basic portfolio, and you earn $100 on the plus and premium portfolios. And then if you come in with a premium portfolio, or you rank up to Silver Star Director, now you're going to earn $25 for selling a basic, $100 for selling a plus, and $250 for selling a premium portfolio. So this is when you max out the quick income levels of income. So that's powerful. Now, there's something really neat here. If you notice, what I just changed here is overrides. It says compression, but we actually pay here at ISN with this particular bonus structure is dynamic compression. What that means is really simply this. Okay, so let's say that a director somewhere in your team, they sell a premium portfolio. They earn $25 for selling that. And then let's say underneath there's a star director that's just above the director. They're going to pick up the differential, so they're going to get the $75, the difference between the 25 and what they can earn. Okay, and then let's say the next one would be you, and you're a Silver Star Director, so now you're going to get the difference. So 125 has been paid out so far, but you can earn the 250, so that leaves another 125 that you're going to pick up the difference. So that means that we always pay out the true amount. So whenever a premium portfolio is sold, we're paying out the full 250. So it's very advantageous for you to rank up to be able to qualify for all of those if you haven't come in already, with the premium portfolio. So that way you can get to that point where you can even get overrides, and not just the quick income, but even earning from other people's sales as well. Now, the matching income, has revolutionized kind of how the industry works. This is probably one of the most powerful matching incomes in the industry that we're able to pay out, and I absolutely love this because so much is being earned on this, and we're able to create new streams of income, and it's almost becomes like a residual income because you're being paid on so much as you build your team bigger. So how this works is, so of course you've made your quick income, right? Whenever you sell a portfolio, you're going to make that quick income. Now, what about when your team sells those portfolios? This is what happens. So let's say you got right here, you got your front line. These are your personals that you enrolled. When they sell a portfolio, you're going to earn a 50% match. So that means that if this guy here sells a premium pack, he's going to earn 250, and you're going to earn 50% of that, which is 125. So very powerful payout. And as you go down the levels, you're still going to match. So the second generation, you're going to earn 25% of what they make on their quick income. And then on the rest of the generations through 8 generations, you're going to be able to pick up a 10% match. However, it doesn't stop there. When we were talking about that gold director and that little plus next to the match income, what that meant was that there's potential for you to earn infinite in depth in this pay. And how that works is you earn 5% matches beyond your 8th level, and it pays through having 2 gold directors in the same leg. And so as you can see here, the same leg so this might be a gold director, this might be a gold director, so that means that you can't get paid any more in depth off of this leg, but you can still go off this way and still earn depth. So it's potentially infinite in depth and how that works. And of course, since it's a unilevel, it's infinite in width. So you have the potential to earn from every single portfolio sale in your entire organization, in your entire team. Now that's very powerful, and that can add up to be a tremendous upfront income that you're going to be making as you go through this. Now with this quick income, here's the breakdown of it. So as you're looking at the Gold Director, just to show you dollars, so the basic portfolio right here being sold as a Gold Director, you sell it, you make 25. Second generation 1250, 625, 250s. And then when you get into that depth income, remember the 5% match, it's $1.25. And with the plus portfolio, it's 150, 25, 10s, and then 5 through the depth. And of course with the premium, it's 250, 125, 6250, and then 25s, and then 1250, which potentially could be infinite in depth. Now, same thing here, overrides. This commission is also dynamically compressed. So what that means again is let's say that you got a guy here on your third generation in your team, and there's a premium match that's being made now, and you're a Silver Star Director, so you can earn up to $62.50 on that match, right? And they're earning $625, so there's overrides there as well. So not only are you making income from your own sales and then overrides from your personal portfolio sales, but you're also earning overrides on the matches as well. So it's very powerful. A lot of money to be made in this particular upfront commission. Now going into monthly income, let's talk about the retail income. We made it very simple and an easy path so we can take all of our product lines. We have 3 product lines. That's good to know as well. We have the jewelry line, we have the collectible line, and we have the bullion line. We wanted to make it simple for you to figure out what you're going to make and to be able to explain to your team. So we've taken all 3 lines, combined it into one powerful payout, and that is you make for any of your own personal sales, and you should be rewarded the most for your own work and effort that you do. So you're going to make 10% of the QV. Now a QV is, let's say that this collectible coin has 100 QV. So when you sell it, you're getting 10%, which is $10. So the math is really simple on it. You just take the QV and you multiply it times 10%, and that's how much you're going to make if you make the sale. Now, if it's someone within your team that sells it, you're going to make 1% of the QV. So with that 100 QV, that means you make $1. And that's paid down through 8 generations. And when you get to an executive, we have a depth bonus here that gets paid down through 2 executives, which is practically infinite in depth. You're going to make 1% through there as well. So retail is simple. Now let's go into the residual income. This is probably the most important pay out of all of the 7 ways that you can earn here at ISN, because we're talking about the monthly auto-saving products that people are putting in their portfolio. This is where the wealth is preserved for people, and so this is where all of your customers and your affiliates, this is where you're going to be making that long-term residual income. Now we do have silver bullion 5-packs. We have what we call generic rounds. They're just they're not government minted, so you get a little bit more silver for less price. And then we have the 5-pack of silver eagles. And whenever you personally make the sale to an affiliate or to a customer and they get set up on this autosaver, you're going to make $5 per 5-pack. Now again, we're trying to help people preserve 10% of their income. So for the average person, they want to be on 2, 3, or maybe 4 5-packs. So that means what, you got 10, 15, maybe $20 that you're going to make in per month from that one sale. And the same when you go down through your team, you're going to make $1 per 5-pack. So if they're on 3 of them, that's $3. So that's what we're trying to do here. Then through executive levels, as you can see, you're going to see a common theme, and that when you go into the executive levels, it's going to be half of what you're making through the rest of your team sales. So pretty powerful stuff, because it's a unilevel, unlimited width, and now when you hit executive, it's potentially unlimited depth with this residual income as well. Now the most the products that are the most popular products are the MS70 World Coin, the 2.5 gram gold, and the ATB coin. And these pay $7 per product. So if someone's on 3 ATBs, that's $21 per month that you're going to make. Now that's a great residual income for one customer or one affiliate within your team, when the industry average is about $3 per customer. And through this doubles through your generations. Instead of $1, it's $2 each. So if they're on 3 ATBs, that'd be $6 through your residual income. And then as you see again, half through the executive levels is $1. Now we have a top pick, and the top pick has its own category. And this one pays out $9 per coin. So again, if you're doing 3, that's $27 per customer per affiliate per month, and $3 down the levels, which again with 3 products is $9 down the levels. So that's very powerful. $1.50 through executive levels, which again if they're on 3, that'd be $4.50. So it is a very powerful compensation plan because people are saving wealth, so they get more of it. And so instead of spending the average 100 or 125 a month on their auto ship like most companies have, here at ISN we're seeing people spend 300, 400, 500 or more a month because they're preserving wealth, not spending money. Big difference. Now let's go into the leader income section. The last few, that's what we're going to talk about. These are monthly incomes. This is the car bonus. The car bonus is when you hit Gold Director, you have a choice. You can have no car, and you can take a $400 cash option, or you can get a luxury car, and it's good just to contact the office or your upline. They'll explain to you what cars that is. It's Mercedes, BMW, Jaguar, Cadillac, any kind of a luxury car. And it doesn't have to be brand new, but just a late model. And we're going to send you, it's a chrome look decal that goes, ISN Coins decal that goes on the back of the car. You put that on there, take a picture, and then we'll be happy to upgrade this car bonus to $600 a month. And when you get to platinum with a car, it's $700, and executive with a car is $800 a month in residual income. So very, very powerful income with residuals. And when you get to Gold Director, most time people are making pretty substantial income. So. The number 6 is the leader income, which also is paid monthly. I like this one because this is where you get to, as a leader, you get to tap into global sales, not just your team. We take 2% of all the global QV, which every product has QV, and we put it into 2 pools, 1% in one pool, 1% in the other pool, and then you get to earn your shares, which I'll talk about in a second. The first pool is anyone who is a platinum or higher gets to share in that pool, that 1% pool. And the second pool is only executives or higher. So when you get to the executive rank, the rest of the way up, you're an executive something director. So anyone who's an executive or higher is going to earn in the first pool and the second pool. And how this works is simple. Again, remember how we're talking about building everything based on 3 legs. So you're allowed to take, and the software figures this out automatically, your top rank from each of your top 3 legs. And what happens is, it doesn't have to be your personal, it can be anybody within the legs, anywhere. So that encourages people to help others that aren't necessarily their personals, just anyone in their team they're able to help at this point, because that's what leadership income is paid for. So let's say that your 3 legs, the strongest position or rank in that leg somewhere is a star director, which probably is highly unlikely, but let's just say that it is. So you have 3 legs, the highest rank, star director, star director, star director. That means you would get 1 credit times 3, which is 3 credits. So the minimum credits you'd have to access the pools is 3. And again, if you go up here, you can see the different credits you get for different ranks. The highest you would have is if you had 3 legs, each one had an executive in it somewhere. That means you'd have 10 credits times 3, which is 30 credits. So somewhere between 3 and 30 credits is what you can have. And the amount of credits you have determines the amount of shares that you get in the pools. So that's very powerful because it's going to help, you're going to want to help your team rank up. So whether that means coming in with stronger portfolios or whether that means organically helping them rank up to become leaders, that's going to allow you to rank up and earn more in these pools. So that's a very powerful way to help your team and earn a lot of extra residual income, because this is residual. And then the last one is the executive bonus, and this is one that a few companies in the industry offer, and it is very powerful. And we love paying it out. We have paid these out, and it's a nice thing because it dramatically increases how much you're making per month. Because here's how it works: when you hit executive, you're going to earn $25,000, and that $25,000 is paid over 12 months. Okay, when you hit 3-star executive, you're going to earn $100,000. And that's paid over 18 months. So just going back here to executive, $25,000 over 12 months, you can do the math easily. That's over $2,000 extra a month on top of already what you're making residually. And as an executive, it's going to be a powerful payout. And then again, $100,000 over 18 months, 5-star executive is $250,000 over 24 months. Silver executive is $500,000 over 30 months, and gold executive is that lucrative $1 million payout over 48 months. Now, the total payout you can earn is $1 million total, not an accumulation, because as you're moving through them, you're going to find probably there's good chances that you'll be up-ranking to the next payable executive bonus probably before you get finished paying for the other one. So the total payout will be $1 million if you hit gold executive. So again, it's a very powerful one to earn on. Now I want to just take at the very end here, I just want to take you through just a couple minutes a success map to gold. So this is going to take you to gold director. I want to show everybody that it's achievable by anybody. It's super easy, super simple to do this, and here's how it works. So this scenario is going to be based on coming in on, we got the 3 portfolios, good, better, best. This is going to be coming in on the better, the medium, the middle portfolio, the plus portfolio, okay? And it's going to be on everybody, including yourself, being on 2 ATB autosavers, okay? And we have some people 3, 4, 5, you know. So again, this is very conservative, what I'm going to show you, because I don't want to exaggerate. I want this to be the minimum that someone's going to be making when they hit gold. So here's how it works. You first come in, you're going to bring in a customer. Let's say that's the first thing that happens coming in. Your residual is now $14 every single month. So a nice little bit. It's almost basically covering your tool suite. So now your business is just about free. Now you brought in your first affiliate. You've earned $100 in quick income. Your residual is now up to $28 a month. Bring in your second affiliate. You've earned $200 in quick income. Residual is $42 a month. And now you brought in your third affiliate. You've earned a total of $300 of quick income, and your residual is at $56 a month. Now, you've built your front line. This is all you are required to do in order to maximize the comp plan with 3 legs like this, okay? And it doesn't mean stop recruiting, doesn't mean stop building your team, but what you want to focus on at this point now is helping your 3 do exactly what you just did, to duplicate what you did, to help them bring in 3. Okay, so when you do that, and that may mean taking some 3-way calls, it may mean helping them answer questions or follow up and maybe do some marketing, just things like that, social marketing, maybe they need to know how to do that. Just simple things that you can do to help them to get their 3. It can be done, some people do it in one day, you know, some people do it in a week. It can easily be done, and it can be done quickly. And when that happens is, so they each have their 3 now. So now you've earned $750 in quick income because now you're earning matches and you made your quick income here. And then you're making almost $100 in residual income at this point. And let's see what happens next. So what you're going to do now is you're going to talk to and help coach your personals to be that third-party person to help their individuals get 3. So now you're only 3 generations deep. That's it, just 3 generations. Remember, the comp plan pays 8, in some cases infinite. Just 3 generations deep. You've earned over $1,400 in quick income, matching income, and $200 in residual income, plus you're now earning that car bonus of $600 a month in residual. So with as little as 40 sales, and this is with, you know, not counting any customers coming in except for your own customer, and just simply 40 sales in your team, you're earning $800 monthly residual income, plus you've made $1,400 up front, and you're gold director. So you're able to tap into that infinite matching bonus. And you're able to you're making money on the 25s, 100s, 250s, and the matching, all of that with just 40 sales. So this is very simple, and again, very conservative. Most gold directors make well over $1,000 a month. So again, this is very conservative. But just looking into it here and seeing that, would $800 a month make a life change for you? For most people, they're looking to make $500 extra a month. $1,000 a month would be wonderful, and for most people that's paying their mortgage or their rent. You know, so it's a huge thing. It's a huge burden off of most people's shoulders. So our goal should be to get every person on our team to achieve gold. That should be the goal. And when you do, you reach for the gold, you achieved it, and now the success will come. And if you're able to say get your first person to gold, your second person to gold, your third person to gold, now you're looking at platinum and so on and so forth. Matter of fact, the second level, it makes someone silver, the third level makes someone gold, the fourth makes them platinum, and the fifth can, you know, make them executive. So following this roadmap. So this is your success map. It's very simple, and I encourage you to follow it and to teach your team to do the same thing using the funnel system as a way of marketing. So it's a great tool, and it can be easily duplicated and does create success. All right, thanks a lot. If you have any questions about it, make sure to get with your upline. I'm sure they can answer it for you. We also have the PDF you can download that has some more details on it as well. Thanks for taking a look at this, and to your success.